Bonjour chers amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui nous sommes à l'université de Cocody pour une interview. On aura appris qu'il y a une ONG ici dénommée White Art et on va à l'encontre de certains membres en vue d'avoir plus d'informations sur l'ONG. Allez, on y va. Bonjour chers amis.
Bonjour monsieur.
Comment est-ce que vous allez?
Oui, ça va très bien vous.
Voilà, ok. À la grâce de Dieu, je vais bien.
Dieu
Là,
merci.
je peux dire en même temps que je suis avec des membres de White Art, l'ONG White Art.
Effectivement.
Ok, Dieu merci. Parce qu'on vient en rencontre de vous afin d'avoir plus d'informations sur l'ONG.
Ah d'accord.
Voilà. Dites-moi un peu de quoi est-ce qu'il s'agit, l'ONG White Art. Quel est le principe ou l'objectif de l'ONG en fait?
Déjà l'ONG White Hat, comme tu l'as dit, c'est une ONG.
Yeah.
Comme on le sait aussi, l'ONG c'est une organisation non gouvernementale.
Oui,
Ça
bien
vient
sûr.
en aide aux nécessités, mais principalement notre ONG White Hat,
Yeah.
c'est une ONG qui est basée sur l'aide des étudiants.
Très bien.
Donc, je sais pas si vous voyez un peu.
Ouais, je vois, je comprends. Je comprends. Merci beaucoup. Ok, il n'y a pas de souci. Il n'y a pas de souci. Mais comment est-ce que vos séances se déroulent? La date et le lieu, tout ça?
D'accord. Pour les séances, c'est tous les samedis à partir de 9h.
Ok,
Si ça a trop duré, c'est 2h.
ok, il n'y a pas de
Ou on
souci.
peut dépasser parfois.
D'accord,
Donc,
merci
ce
beaucoup.
cours est totalement gratuit à tous les étudiants de la Côte d'Ivoire, on peut dire. À
Ok,
n'importe
pas
qui
de
aussi. Pas étudiant, en tout cas à tout le monde.
Ok, donc si je comprends bien, votre club, l'ONG en question, vient en aide aux étudiants qui aspirent à apprendre l'anglais et être
Oui.
fluents.
Oui,
Ok, il n'y a pas de
Y a pas-
souci, sans distinction de département,
sans
ni
distinction
de
de
l'université,
département,
même
ni-
s'ils viennent des universités privées et autres,
c'est pas un problème.
ils sont accessibles.
Ils peuvent venir.
Ok, vraiment, c'est une très bonne chose. Merci
Ok.
beaucoup.
Ok.
Ok, il n'y a pas de souci. Donc là, j'aurais aussi appris que vous avez une interview avec un invité ici.
Bon, je vais passer le micro à
Ok,
mon
il n'y a
ami.
pas de souci.
Je suis, oui, et ce monsieur est avec le chairman là-bas.
Ok, il n'y a pas de souci. Donc, on va aller à la rencontre
Ok.
afin de pouvoir
Il
se
sera ravi.
interviewer ensemble. Bonjour monsieur, est-ce vous le chairman de l'ONG White Art?
Good morning, sir. What are you talking about, man?
Là, je ne peux pas vous...
Parle pas trop bien le français.
Ah, je vois, il n'y a pas de souci. Donc là, moi, je ne pourrais pas échanger avec lui vu que je ne suis pas aussi bon en anglais.
Okay.
Parce que le micro afin de
Oh,
pouvoir
Mr. Zerwari, how are you?
Enfin, effectivement.
I see that you're here with. What is going on? Are you here to ask questions about the debate that we're gonna have, the interview we're gonna have today?
Yes.
Okay, that's great.
I
This is our guest here. Okay, you give the mic. Okay, guys. So now you can take. You can come behind us. Come behind us. You come behind us. Behind. Okay. Good morning. I hope you're doing great. As you can see, we're standing here at the campus, Félix Houphouët-Boigny. It's not our first time. Today we're having an interview, and we have a guest here. He's going to introduce himself. Sir, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yeah, I am Ouedraogo Ibrahim. I am also a student in, English department.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to be among you.
Great. Guys, you see, when you listen to his name, you will definitely understand that the guy is not completely from Côte d'Ivoire. So we're talking about immigration here today with our friend here. But before we do anything, let's check out behind me the picture of our first president, Félix Houphouët-Boigny. You know, we made history, and this man behind me belong to ages because he's done so much for our country. So there is something written there behind me. I'm gonna ask my man here, can you first read it in French and try to translate it for those people listening to us?
Okay, this quote, la paix n'est pas un mot. What is this? La paix n'est pas un vain mot, c'est un comportement.
Okay, in English.
Yeah. In English, we can try to translate it with the peace is not just a word, but a behavior.
Oh my God, peace is not just a word, it's a behavior. How do you guys understand it?
To understand this quote, you have to know that our former president is telling that peace is not just saying, just showing that we have to do peace, sensitizing people, do peace. No, you have to act. You have to show, actions of peace, not by only saying.
Great.
We must see the peaceful in your action, in your operation, not only by voices, not only by micros.
Great.
You see.
Guys, you can see now, instead of just, if we clearly understand what he said, instead of just talking about peace, we have to prove it with our actions. And as we're talking about our topic of the day, immigration, I would like you to first think, what is immigration to you? Can you give us your, like, let's say, how you define it, immigration?
Okay, we have to know that immigration, immigration occur in, I can say, many countries, I can say every country, but immigration is, first of all, a process which individuals, move to one country to another country with an intention to reside permanently or an extended period in these countries.
Okay. Now we see that you personally, you have your personal history. You're from Burkina Faso, is that right?
Yes, I have an origins in Burkina.
Great. But now you are very well integrated in the Ivorian community.
Yeah, of course.
So the first thing is, I would like you to give us, how do you feel when you come into a foreign country and you are well received? How do you explain it?
I think that it is good.
Yeah.
It strengthens the relationship between local communities and the immigrants.
Yeah.
And my own history is more different to others.
Yeah.
But we must focus on immigrants and say that when the immigrant come to the country, he is looking, job opportunities. Yeah. Maybe he's escaping, conflicts or persecution. Maybe also it's about political stabilities that push this guy to move to his country, to another countries. Yeah. But when we are joining in the one community, we have to strengthen and have, relationship to live together. Then we can have peace. We can, move and eat together, change cultural, languages.
Great.
Then it will be peaceful. Great. Like Houphouët-Boigny is saying, peace is not just a word, but a behavior.
Thank you. This is great. And as you can see with this answer, we now understand how important it is for us to know how to treat those coming into the country. We have to understand that if they're coming here, as he said, is to, seek for job opportunities. Also, some are fleeing from wars and stuff like that. We're going to ask you another question, which is, now, can you tell us some of the culture from Burkina Faso that you brought here in the country?
So, please try to clarify your question.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just talk about foods. Yeah. Is there any food that now, because me as an Ivorian, I haven't tried any food from Burkina Faso. Can you give me a name of food from Burkina Faso that we can find here in Côte d'Ivoire?
In Côte d'Ivoire, there are the foods. I will spell it with the name in local language.
Yes.
Yeah, we have. I can say here we say about we have haricot in French, but the way they cook it is not the same. So it is forfeited by the culture.
Okay.
We also have drinks that called zomkom.
Zomkom.
Yeah, that's the drink.
I know this one.
Yeah, zomkom comes from Burkina.
It comes from Burkina Faso.
Of course.
This is great.
We also have zamne. You don't know zamne, but it is a name. People, Burkina-based will know this.
Okay.
We also have, I can say, Gauri. You also don't know this name.
Okay, let's just focus on the last one. Like, how do you say it? Gamle?
No, Gauri.
Gauri.
Yeah.
Then, can you give us can you describe it a little bit? Is it like, what do we use to make it? And can you describe it a little bit?
Gauri is cooked with, some leaves. I can say nuts. Nuts leaves with some mixed things. I cannot explain here because there are many things we included.
We understand
to the cooking.
We understand.
Don't have the names in English.
Okay.
So if I try to explain with words, people will not understand.
Now, you now live in Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah.
You are well integrated We want you to address a message to those foreigners, those people coming into the country and they behave badly. Some of them, unfortunately, doing wrong thing. What can be your message to those people to understand when they come into a country how to behave?
I think that when you come to another country, you have to be, first of all, polite. Because even if you have some duties or rights in this country, because of the policies, I mean, because of political policies of immigrations, you also have to respect local population and behave yourself. And work for what you are coming here, and don't applicate discrimination, because you don't have the duty to discriminate peoples. You have to create a community in which you will live in peace, you will interact in peace, and do more things. I also have to notice the local communities that when migrants are coming to your countries, you also have to create, I mean, a space in which you can live together to avoid tensions, because when the migrants are coming to a country, both the countries is the one who will benefit economically, I mean, culturally, and so more things like that. I say both. The migrants also have the benefits of this migration, the country also, but we have to know how to interact together, to be, I mean, peaceful and live together.
That's amazing. I think the message is very clear. The last thing I'm gonna ask you, which is gonna be very funny, you know, I really love Ghana. I wanna visit Ghana, I wanna visit Nigeria, I wanna visit South Africa. I wanna visit a lot of places in Africa. As last question, I know you guys were in Burkina Faso, now you're in Cote d'Ivoire. Maybe you're planning to go into other countries. Can you mention 5 West African countries that you really want to visit one day?
Okay, I can begin.
Yeah,
I can begin by, I mean the neighboring countries, West African countries
for sure.
Beginning by Ghana, where people are speaking English. I can say the English can impact and can influence us to go there, to just exchange our culture, to know how the way they are speaking English, and to fluent our English.
Is that the only country you want to visit?
No, I'm just listing and giving the reasons. We also have Guinea, and Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Mali, and also I can notice Nigeria also, and Liberia. Liberia is not far to Cote d'Ivoire, so I think the files are complete.
Guys, we appreciate the moment we spent together. If you have to keep something in your mind, is our NGO White Heart tell the authorities to understand, if people leave their country and come in our country, they are not the problem of the country. It's how we treat them that turns out to become a problem. So we need to know how to collaborate with those people, because our citizens too leave Cote d'Ivoire to go into those countries. So we're proud of you guys, and we appreciate everything that you said here. Hope that next time people will come, and then we're gonna have more interviews like that. So let's clap for him, guys. Let's clap for him. That's amazing. Yeah.